Welcome to another Reboot Ride-Along, the Office Edition. Last time, I asked you to make 3 assumptions every time you walked into a new prospect's meeting. Remember? Making those 3 simple assumptions can move a prospect forward fast. Did you try it? How'd it go? Look, if you're going to reboot your media sales career, you've got to change small things over a long time to make a big difference. You've got to do it. So let's make a change. For the next 2 weeks, we're going to focus on changing the way we answer questions. That's right. I want you to be much more deliberate and direct anytime you get a question, especially when you're pitching something. Did you get that? I want you to be deliberate and direct. So for the next 2 weeks, I want you to do 3 things every time you get a question, even if it's not sales related. Number 1. Start by immediately answering the question. I know that sounds obvious, right? Here's what I mean. If it's a yes or no question, immediately answer yes or no. For example, if they ask something like, this looks great. Does your media plan actually include a webinar? You must start your answer with a yes or a no. Yes, it does include a webinar. See that? Direct. But what if it's a pricing question? Good question. You still need to answer the question immediately. Maybe like, I love this idea. About how much is this gonna cost? You want to immediately drop the dollar amount. It's $15,000. I know what you're thinking right now. Andrew, those are really easy questions. What if someone asks a why or a how kind of question? Great point. I still want you to immediately answer the question. So, if someone asked, how are you planning on distributing this special issue of the magazine? I want you to immediately answer the question. We have a 3-pronged approach to distribution. We're going to distribute it at the event, about 10,000 copies, 5,000 at retail outlets, and 10,000 will be mailed to your customers. Immediately answer the question. Number 2, stick to one point, and one point only. As really talented sales professionals, we love to talk.
No.
Yes, we do. If your prospect is asking questions, that means they're interested. They're engaged. Let them keep asking questions. So when you answer a question, answer it directly and stick to making one major point. One point. This allows your prospect to immediately follow up and react. You want the reaction to be to that major point, not to a long list of things you spurted out, because then you don't know what they're reacting to. Look, your pricing is your pricing. Drop the number and let them react. So, immediately answer the question and stick to making one major point. And 3, and only if you need it. I want you to offer up one piece of supporting information. Only one. Let's use that webinar question. Does this plan include a webinar? Yes, I've included a webinar in the plan. See, we answered it directly. Then follow it up with only one piece of supporting information. Our weekly webinars are such a great lead gen tool that I slated your webinar for a week before your major product announcement. It's easy. Be deliberate and be direct. 1, immediately answer the question. 2, stick to one point. And 3, if and only if you need it, add one piece of supporting information and insight. Now, sit back and wait for the reaction. I want you to try this over the next 2 weeks, not just in your sales questions, but any question you're asked.
What?
Even from your spouse. Maybe we can use the same tactics to reboot our relationships. Are you on board?
Yeah.
Yes or no? I want you to commit to transforming your media sales career. So, if you haven't already, I want you to subscribe to our weekly email series. Every Monday, you'll get another piece of insight designed to transform your media sales career over the next few weeks. And don't forget to tell me how it's going. You can hit me up on LinkedIn. See you next time for another Reboot Ride-Along.